Greetings, adventurers! Welcome back to Ravenloft! When we last left, you got an icky finger with a ring on it and a note. It was gross. Now you're going to the dogfights. From Bog Street, the warehouse's most obvious entrance is a pair of sturdy wooden double doors over 10 feet wide, large enough to accommodate a horse-drawn cart. To the right of the cargo doors, a single door is recessed into the stone walls of the warehouse. A narrow street to the left wraps around the building, leading to its back door. You're there, at 123 Bog Street, where the dogfights are taking place. Matten's with you, and he walks right up to the front doors.
Well, we're his bodyguards, right? If he dies, you don't get paid.
Yep.
So yeah, we follow.
One of the doors opens up just slightly, and you see a guard there. And he says, I'm sorry, this is a closed party. And Matten says, you don't understand. I'm here for the dogfights. These are my men. You're going to let me in. Kind of looks out there, goes, it's your funeral. He opens up the doors wider for you to walk in. No weapons. And another guard approaches and he holds out his hands for your weapons. We'll keep them in the storage locker until you're ready to go.
What is the storage locker?
He points to a door to your right. There's also a guard dog in here. He's on a chain right now, and he doesn't look very friendly.
Well,
Those of us who have smaller weapons, can we potentially sneak them in?
Yes.
If they're not as obvious. Okay, I think that we should do that. I have my slings, right? And I have
Well,
like,
you
little
can't-
daggers.
You do have your daggers. You could probably sneak those in, but your sling is on a staff.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Those are the magical ones too, and we might be dealing with werewolves.
Well, you can always pull the sling off the staff if you want.
Does that break it?
No, it's just a sling. It's a piece of leather.
Okay, then I guess I'll do that if I can. Yeah.
Okay.
And I encourage you guys to sneak in your little weapons as well if you have any, because there's something's gonna happen, and yeah, we're gonna die.
Yeah, hand over the stuff.
Hi. Can I have my stick, please? I have walking problems. Thank you.
All right, you want to try and bluff them? If you want, you can roll a d20 and roll under your charisma to see if they buy your bullshit story.
Okay. Before I do this, am I able to like disconnect all this stuff and have like most of my stuff hidden, and then try to sneak in the major part?
Well,
just in case
if you
if I
want
mess
to
up.
if you want to disconnect your part, you're gonna have to find a reason to excuse yourself for a moment
Oh.
because you already walked in.
No problems. That always works, right? Oh no, I'm about to have a mental breakdown and AIDS or something. I don't know.
AIDS. You make it.
Yay!
Emma does such a great job bullshitting the guards that she covers for Zebulous and says that his staff is part of his religion. He can't be without it, and you're not respecting religious beliefs.
That's exactly the kind of thing I'm pulled too.
And
I think I pulled that in German class.
I'm his devout follower, and I need my staff too as one of his acolytes. And they buy your bullshit story, and they let you in with your staves. But they do demand the other weapons, including that halberd you have, Apothnesko. That's obviously a weapon. They're not letting you in with it. As for the short sword and the daggers, both of you can roll a dexterity check to see if you can't keep them hidden, which will be a d20, and I'll roll for Amaranth.
Thank you, kind sir.
And you keep your daggers hidden, Amaranth.
I'm on a roll. Get it?
Oh,
So
very
clever.
clever.
I know I'm not funny.
Apothnesko, you don't know what to do with that short sword. They grab it from you. They put it in the locker.
Alright, so they snatch Apothnesko's weapons.
Yes, they snatch Apothnesko's weapons. He is weaponless.
Amaranth beautifully
I just
bluffs.
wanted to try to bribe them, but no, we can.
Unless Unless Apothnesko wants to stay outside. He can stay outside and keep his weapons, or he can come in and lose them.
Well, he's trying to bribe them.
Oh, you want to bribe them?
Mm-hmm.
How much money?
You still not hear me or what?
I can't understand you much. You're kind of echoey and stuff. Okay, you want to bribe them. How much money are you going to bribe them? This is what I'll say. For every 10 gold you give them, I'll give you a 1-point bonus to your roll.
Is that being a bad roll, or I wanted a small number, or what?
Well, you only have 12 gold, so I guess...
You want under your charisma score, that's the problem.
Yeah. Your charisma right now is...
Like 100 gold?
Your charisma right now is 10, so you're going to have a 50-50 chance of bribing them to keep your weapons. So you give them 5 gold apiece, right? So roll a d20, and we'll see what happens. Oh!
Yeah, he makes it.
Yay!
All right. This is what they say. They'll take you aside. They'll say, come here, buddy. Look, we got jobs here that we need to make sure that we're taken care of with our jobs. We don't get fired. We can't let you in with that big one. But if you keep that short sword hidden, we'll let it pass. We'll let it go. How's that sound?
Super-tastic.
All right, guys, you are taken to a staircase. The stairs leading down to the basement are wrapped in a clammy darkness, except near the bottom, where a crack of light seeps around heavy wooden double doors. 2 soldiers open the door. The warehouse basement is a long, barrel-vaulted chamber, perhaps 30 feet wide and 70 feet long, with a sooty 15-foot high stone ceiling. The southern part of the hall, dimly lit by flickering candlelight from iron candelabras, swinging chandeliers, is dominated by a deep pit built up against the western wall. The pit is surrounded on the remaining 3 sides by a low iron railing. Chairs and tables have been pushed up to the 3 sides of the pit, and a number of spectators stare with fascination into the depths, where harsh guttural growls, barks, and yips burst out. Along the eastern wall, a wide arch leads to a crowded bar. The narrow, northern part of the hall is discreetly blocked off by a heavy black curtain hanging from a thick iron bar that spans the width of the chamber.
I have to decline the bar. I think that we have a job to do right now. We have to guard this guy, so we should stay with him. Where's he going?
Yeah, we're following him, I think.
All right, as you guys walk in, suddenly all the eye is turned towards you, mainly to Matten. There are sneers in your directions. It looks like that you may not be wanted here.
Or maybe we just smell really bad.
When was the last time we begged?
Exactly.
Matten walks up to a table with one man at it. He sits down, he says, "Tabber?" The guy looks at him and says, "Matten, I need some information. Information isn't cheap. Don't worry, I'm here to pay." And then he pulls out a bag of gems.
Oh,
And the gems tumble out onto the table.
Or something.
Tabber flits through the gems. He starts counting them, starts looking at them, making sure that they're authentic. Everybody make a wisdom roll. Roll a d20 and roll under your wisdom.
I failed?
Yep.
Aw.
Jonathan is the only one that notices. You notice that they're starting a new match in the dog pits. And a door opens, and a woman is let out in chains, and she's thrown into the pit.
That's pretty metal.
Pretty metal.
She better be a shapeshifter or we're going to be really upset.
Well, is she hot? Because if she's not hot, then I don't really care.
Most of the women have been hot.
Every woman in this game is, like, drop dead gorgeous.
So,
Apparently.
Mr. Dungeon Master, she's an exception or not?
She's another beautiful abomination, right?
Yeah. Don't worry,
I pay attention.
there's a picture coming up.
Okay.
There you go.
So,
She's just a normal woman.
Alright, I guess I alert other people of this. Specifically those within my party.
You recognize the person who brought the girl out and into the pits.
It's that asshole guy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's your old friend Nathan Timothy, the boat captain that took you here.
Thaddeus goes, I had a vision about that man in a box. Went to a box and I saw things.
Hey, Amaranth.
Yes, sir.
Did you try to get into a room on his boat?
Didn't I try to what?
You tried to break into one of his rooms.
Yeah.
Yep.
I tried to break into a room. I hit alcohol on doors. I got caught and got thrown off the boat.
So maybe that was his cargo, and that's why he got so upset.
He didn't get that upset. He was pretty lenient, actually.
Imperfections.
Yeah,
He's just telling you what a failure I am and how I failed to open the door. Just wanted to bring
because he
that
didn't, kick you off the boat in order to gather up a group of wolves to attack you in the middle of the night and hopefully kill you. That didn't happen. Oh, and he gave you a keg of rum in hopes that you'd get drunk enough that it wouldn't matter if the wolves did attack you, right? That didn't happen.
So,
Huh.
I guess if you look at it that way.
So Tabor looks at Matten and he says, "You're looking for Gabrielle?" "Of course you are, Matten. You're a fool." "Well, I figured out her location. She's staying at the Hepmeyer estate in the vineyards." "Yeah, she's here. She's here at the festival. If you hurry, you can probably get her tomorrow, before the carnival ends." Matten says, "All right, thank you, Tabor. There's a girl in the pit being torn to shreds.
She being torn to shreds now, or is she about?
Oh, you hear her. When Jonathan points it out, I'm sorry, when Apothnesko points it out, yeah, you can hear the snarls and her screams, but there's lots of people cheering.
I don't care.
Oh yeah, you have to roll to care. You do have to roll to care.
oh yeah, are we still doing that?
Oh yeah. Everybody around you is like a ghost. You're in the land of the dead.
Oh my goodness.
Well, but do you care about a ghost being torn up?
Nope,
Okay.
she's already dead.
Right.
Yeah, I don't understand what the hell
Okay.
these ghosts are doing with their ghostly shenanigans.
But no, just if I did care, I'm like what? I'm neutral good, so I should care, but I don't care because I'm
Depressed.
So that lets me ignore the situation. That's actually a good thing in this case.
Yeah, we're going to pick our battles on this one, I think.
3 gentlemen start approaching the table. Their features have become twisted and half dog-like.
Great.
I think they're werewolves.
No, they're wolf wares.
Matten's a wolf wear. These are werewolves.
Damn it.
Sorry.
Can't keep up with
They
these complications.
they snarl at Matt and go, "It's a bad move coming here. You know what'll happen to you now, right?" Matten just looks to the 3 of you and says, "Guess it's time for you to earn your pay."
Indubitably.
I cast prayer.
First you have to see if you actually care.
God damn it. Even I care. I cast prayer.
Alright, you cast prayer. What does that do exactly?
That does bless and curse simultaneously on the appropriate targets.
So, none of this stuff says... You didn't even write down that you have a short sword on your character sheet. So, y'all gotta do this. So, I'm gonna say, yeah, okay, I know you spent the gold for something silver infused. I'm gonna assume it's the short sword. And we're just gonna keep going. Oh, here it is. It's written down. Short sword, silvered. Yeah, you got that there. Damage for small medium is 1d6. And your Thaddeus is 16 as normal.
You need to roll d20 and then you need to roll d6.
And your attack adjustment is +3 and your damage adjustment is +7, just like the halberd. You hit an armor class of -3. I think you hit him. Roll damage. Wolf 2, And Wolf 3. Wolf 1 takes 8 points of damage as the silver sword burns into his arm. Matten changes form into a half-wolf creature and jumps at one of them.
That time.
Does he have the sense to hit the weaker one?
He misses terribly.
I cast inflict moderate wounds on the one we were already hurting.
Okay, you'll have to roll to hit. It's a touch attack.
I guess I'll use a regular die. Oh, there it is.
Poop. That's a poopy roll. You miss.
Is that a technical 3-point?
And you do 6 more points of damage, which brings the total up to... Ouch. 24. Jonathan, the one on you, turns his tail and runs. He makes it back to the bar, and he's gonna act like he was never in that fight, because he's not doing too well. Amaranth, there's one on you. It hits Amaranth for 6 points of damage.
Do another inflict moderate wounds on the one attacking our current employer.
Okay, roll the hit again. Oh, you hit an armor class of 1. You did it! Roll damage, it's 2d8 points of damage. It's a lot of damage. 5 points of damage.
Magic damage.
That will definitely hurt it, as its body is racked with pain from the inside out, as your god tortures him with pain.
Oh my god, I thought it was the god of, like, happiness and mirth. What the fuck?
It's funny. It's funny to watch.
Humor. Pain is pretty humorous.
There was something on your face. It was pain.
It was pain. Where were we? Amaranth, you're going to attack with your magic stones.
Yeah. Okay. And yeah, I think I should go after the one that's attacking our employer, because if he dies, we're fucked.
Alright. That one now has 11 points of damage on it, as you beat him good. Man, these magical bullets do a lot of damage. It helps that you're also a halfling, and halflings are super good with throwing stones and slings. And Matten misses as well. Actually, he's got a +1 from the blessing.
Yeah,
I assume you include Matten in the blessing, right?
Yes.
Matten Stacko. No, he rolled an armor class. Yeah, he hit! Because you blessed him. That's 8. That's a lot of damage. They get to attack back. And he's going to try to hit Matten again. And critically hits him. Yeah, that werewolf just tore a chunk out of the wolfware. It's not a good sign. Amaranth, there's a werewolf attacking you still. And that werewolf hits you. Amaranth takes 7 points of damage, which brings her down to 11 hit points as it tears into you with its nasty, gnarly teeth.
Cure moderate wounds on Amaranth.
Cure moderate wounds on Amaranth. Roll 2d8, and she'll heal that much damage. Ooh, 11 points of damage. That doubles her hit points. Amaranth, your wounds close up as you feel the healing power of Zygag.
I'm going to draw aggro from the one on Amaranth.
Alright?
Take it.
12 points of damage. You run over, jump, and thrust your sword straight into the creature's throat. And it falls over dead.
Dramatically.
There is one target left. Matten will attack it. That one also goes down as Matten tears into it.
Alright, is he still in the building, this injured guy? Is he crawling away or something?
Yeah, he's getting himself out of there. He noticed you guys won and is trying to make sure you don't notice him as he tries to sneak out.
Apothnesko, do you run at him or something?
I stab him through the back of the neck, severing his spinal cord.
Armor class of 9, you miss. He wheels around to attack you back. He hits you.
We just had to go after this guy. We didn't even need him.
Yeah, y'all came after him anyways.
I was just looking for fights.
You took 5 points of damage. Alright, you hit him. Roll damage. Well, you don't need to roll damage. He goes down. As he goes down, the guards at the door start coming over to you with their weapons drawn.
The hell?
The hell? You weren't supposed to have weapons down here. The fight was over. Everyone was going back. Now you're causing a ruckus again.
Yeah.
The guards are coming.
I'm not with them. I think we need to run away now as quickly as possible, away from the guards, and so they don't throw us out and we fail our mission.
Or I can make a magical forest, and Wolfware can lead us out.
We'll live happily ever after in the magical forest.
Oh, you want to create an illusionary
With
forest?
Brackenwood.
So let's use that scroll.
All right.
Who?
Your magical forest scroll is above what you can cast normally.
It says level 4.
Can you cast 4th level spells?
That's true, I can't. Alright.
Okay, you're going to roll, I believe it's a D100. You only have a 5% spell chance failure. You have a 95% chance of making it.
Goddamn. Or is that good? I don't know now.
Oh my god. No, you have a 95% chance of it working and a 5% chance of spell failure, I think. Let me double check my book. Let me double check my book, guys. If any spell user acquires a scroll inscribed with a spell level too high for him to cast, he can still try to use the spell. The chance for failure, other than bad effects, is 5% per level difference between the character's present level and the level which the spell could be used. For example, a first level mage finds a scroll, wish upon it, he has an 85% chance of failure. Oh, so what this means is, since you can cast 3rd level spells, and it's a 4th level spell, you have a 5% chance failure. Since you rolled a 1, and 1 is under 5, you have just failed your spell.
Oh well. I guess the scroll bursts into flames or something.
So, you rolled a 1. So, you get a reverse or harmful effect. Instead of hiding yourself in a forest, everybody glows with green nature light and are insanely obvious to anyone in the room,
Wow.
meaning you cannot hide if you wanted to. So now losing yourself at the bar from the guards is not an option. You're gonna have to run.
Nice.
Oh well.
We just had to pick that fight, and now we just had to go into the magic forest instead of just running away. What are we doing?
Run.
You guys are all drunk.
Everybody runs. Matten's with you because he's not sticking around by himself. Through a door. A random door. In the door, behind the door, is a storeroom containing casks of alcoholic beverages. There's a door, and there's another door in the room. It seems to lead behind the bar. You'll go through the door. You rush to the back of the bar. There are 2 lovely women behind the bar in simple dresses. I'm not going to continue reading the description of them because you're not sitting around looking at them. I want I want all 3 of you to roll a d20. Roll under your dexterity. Amaranth succeeds. Matten succeeds. Zebulous succeeds.
Oh wow.
And Apothnesko, you rolled, was that your roll of an 11?
Yeah.
Yeah? Your dexterity is a 14. You succeed. Everybody jumps over the bar. No problem. Without stumbling into the barmaids, without knocking over a customer and causing more trouble, nothing bad happens. You're just 4 green people that have jumped over the bar. And y'all run.
Pacifism. It was the way.
Y'all
Now
run
we see the
straight
light.
for.
The light.
Y'all run straight for the exit. All right, y'all run up the stairs, and you see the guards. 2 guards waiting for you up there. The guards that took your weapons, and they said, "Y'all are taking off."
Yeah, we are. Just need that halberd.
All right. They grab your halberd. They give it back to you, Jonathan. Matten's like, "Hurry up! There's a gold piece in it for you if you hurry." So they get it for you. They give you the halberd just as the 2 guards come up the stairs and say, "Stop them!" And y'all rush out the door before the guards can unleash the dogs on you. All right, guys, you escape the dog fights. Relatively intact.
Yay!
Wait,
And nobody died.
there's one thing I have to check on. I got to roll a D100. I rolled an 88. That's good news. Amaranth, you are not infected by lycanthropy from being bitten twice by a werewolf.
Oh, but I kind of wanted to be bit. That's not really necessarily good news.
You can go back down there and get bitten some more if you want. Matten says, "You guys did wonderful. I always treat my servants well."
Wonderfully. That is adverb verb confusion.
Yes, all evidence to the contrary of how he treats his servants, but he says, "Here's your pay. If you ever need work again, just tell me. I'm sure I can find something for you." He says, "Well, I might need you again tomorrow I need to track down Gabrielle at the Cliff House. If you'd like to come along with me then, I'm sure I can pay you retainer for more bodyguard work."
Yes. Okay.
That works. I mean, we're after the abomination.
Sorry.
I think it's a good idea.
Good.
I agree.
Good. I need somebody to take the bullet for me if things go badly. And I must admit, you are very good meat shields. Thank you for all your hard work.
What?
There's more gold in it for you. I'm sure that's all you want anyways, really, right? Just gold.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I know your type. It's alright. I have plenty of gold for you as long as you can keep fighting people off for me. I must be going now. Thank you for all your hard work. And that's it for today, guys.
No.
How damaged is everybody?
He says you won't be going to the Cliff House till tomorrow, so you have a day to do whatever you need to do.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Where harsh, guttural growls, barks, and yips burst out into the.
Take your time.
I can't read. I'm sorry.
I heard something about swinging chandeliers, though.
Yeah.
That made me think of.
This sentence is weird. And yips burst out in stacco bursts of ferocity. Yips burst, stacco bursts. That just destroyed my brain. Do you have a sippy cup?
I have a baby bottle.
It's a sippy cup. It's
an adult sippy cup.
I have one fuck. It is my gift to you.
It's a cute fuck.
Thank you. What? I just realized what that sounded like.
That is the most adorable fuck ever given.